Welcome to Royal Secrets. Here are the potential beneficiaries of the projected $657 million estate of Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II didn't receive a typical wage. She passed away last week at the age of 96. But she also received money from the Sovereign Grant, a government-funded program, and her forefathers left her land, castles, and other valuables. According to Forbes, she has a personal net worth of about $657 million. The Crown Estate, a private estate, a stock portfolio, and personal assets are among the sources of income for the Queen. Her magnificent stamp collection, numerous pieces of art, jewelry, and horses are among her personal belongings. Additionally, she owns a sizable stock portfolio. $17 million of her money were found to be held in offshore portfolios in the Cayman Islands and Bermuda in 2017, according to the Panama Papers international investigation. Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, and Holyrood Palace are among the properties owned by the Crown Estate. The Crown Estate pays the Queen an annual sovereign grant in exchange for giving the rest of the proceeds to the British government. The current monarch receives payment from the Crown Estate equal to 15% of its earnings. The proportion is set by the British government and is flexible. For instance, it was decided that starting in 2017, the Queen would get 25% of the proceeds for the following 10 years to assist pay for the renovation of Buckingham Palace. The gift was used to cover her royal obligations, like as public engagements, as well as her staff's salaries. According to the royal family's financial reports, the UK government set the sovereign grant for 2021-2022 at close to $131 million, or close to $2 per person in the UK. In addition, the grant must be increased by the UK government's treasury if Crown Estate profits drop in order to maintain targets. This happened in 2020. King Charles III, the reigning monarch after him, will likewise be given this bequest. Balmoral Castle in Scotland and Sandringham in the United Kingdom are among the private properties owned by the Queen and inherited from her father. The Queen, like every other member of the royal family, had a will that specified who would get her property. Despite the fact that royal wills are not made public, CTV News royal commentator Richard Berthelsen predicts that King Charles, the Queen's successor, will receive Balmoral Castle and Sandringham House. Other bequests to people, family members, or even staff may exist, but generally speaking, the King will inherit everything as personal property in his individual capacity, according to Berthelsen, who spoke to CTnews.ca on Tuesday. According to Berthelsen, the current King Charles will continue to be the owner of the Crown Estate, which includes Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, Holyrood Palace, as well as a number of other properties like the Crown Jewels, an art collection, and archives. One must make a distinction between private property and state assets, which virtually all belong to the King, and all official assets, such as works of art and jewels, which are kept in trust for the country. Who will inherit the Queen's private assets, including her stock portfolio and other investments, is still up in the air. King Charles will not pay taxes on the riches he inherited from his mother despite the fact that there is a 40% inheritance tax in the UK because of a government directive that applies to sovereigns for assets worth more than $493,553. According to the email, the Queen holds some royal assets. Inheritance tax would plainly be inappropriately paid in respect of such assets because she holds them as sovereign rather than as a private individual. These kinds of assets include official residences, the royal archives, and the royal collection of paintings and other artwork. However, other bequests made to family members will probably not be exempt from taxation since they fall short of the valuation criterion. According to CNN, King Charles III has given his eldest son, Prince William, the Duchy of Cornwall, a vast private estate totaling approximately 140,000 acres and valued at $1.5 billion. The Duchy of Cornwall website states that the estate's earnings, despite not being made public, are used to pay the public, private, and philanthropic activities of the Duke of Cornwall, a title traditionally held by the eldest son of the reigning monarch. It is regarded as a significant source of income for the royal